in Mughal Street, and the narrator is a small boy. He says that every day three beggars used to come punctually at his house, to the hospitable houses. This beggar only used to come to those houses which uh, used to give money. At about 10, an Indian came. So another three beggar came, and then an Indian beggar came. He was wearing dhoti and a jacket. And he poured a thin rice into the sack and he carried it on his back. So narrator's mother used to give some kind of चैरिटी वो चावल देती थी और वो लेके चला जाता था. At 12, an old woman used to come smoking a pipe and she got a cent. So first three beggar came in Mughal Street where the narrator used to live. Then an Indian person came wearing dhoti, then jacket, then uh, beggar woman came, and at last, not last, but last in this paragraph, two blind men came led by a boy. The very first stanza is a description of beggars who used to come to narrator's house when he was a small boy. Sometime we even had a rogue. कभी कभी कोई बदमाश भी आता था. One day a man called and he said he was hungry, so we gave him a meal. एक दिन एक आदमी आया बोला हम बहुत भूखे हैं, तो नरेटर के पेरेंट मम्मी ने उसे खाना दे दिया. He asked for a cigarette and would not go until we lit him. उसको सिगरेट भी चाहिए और सिगरेट भी आपको जला के देना होगा. Until you lit the cigarette, he will not. मतलब जब तक कि सिगरेट जले ना वो जाएगा ही. That man never came again. The strangest caller came one afternoon at about 4 o'clock. तो सबसे अजीबो गरीब आदमी तब आया 4 बजे. ये क्यों अजीब था? We will come to know. I had come back from school and was in my home clothes. The man said to me, Soni, may I come inside your yard? तो ये आदमी आके बोल रहा मैं तुम्हारे आंगन में आ सकता हूँ. तो ये आदमी है कैसा? He is a small man, very well dressed, tie तो नहीं, sorry, hat, white shirt, black trouser, मतलब एकदम सूट बूट में अंग्रेज बना हुआ. I asked, what do you want? So the narrator is saying to the child that he wants to watch bees. तो narrator एक स्कूल बच्चा है, उसको एक आदमी आके अचानक जो हैट, टाई, कोट और बहुत एक्सेंटेड इंग्लिश बोल रहा था, वो आके बोल रहा है कि मैं तुम्हारे आंगन में बीज देखना चाहता हूँ, मधुमक्खी का छत्ता. We had 4 gugu palm trees and they were full of uninvited bees. So बहुत सारे palm tree थे. और उस palm tree में मधुमक्खी का छत्ता था. So narrator के आंगन में ये था और वो आदमी इस bees को watch करना था. I ran up the step and shouted, Ma, it have a man outside here and he says to want to watch the bees. So ये wrong English है, thereby showing के म्यूगल स्ट्रीट के बच्चे ऐसे ही इंग्लिश बोला करते थे. They were not very expert in the uses of the language. So mother came out and looked at the man and said in an unfriendly way. Why unfriendly? Because the mother was looking at this man with doubt. So she suspected कि ये कोई चिटिंगबाज, कोई बदमाश होगा, कोई घर पे कुछ चोरी वोरी कर लेगा. The mother said, what do you want? The man said, I want to watch your bees. आदमी बोला, मैम मैं आपके आंगन में जो बीज है उसको वॉच करना चाहता हूँ. His English was so good, it did not sound natural. Of course, it will not sound natural because he is not from that place. मतलब ये तो English is not from that place. English is a foreign colonial language. And I see my mother was worried. उसका ये English, उसका ये dress, उसका ये ठाट बाट, उसका ये मतलब ठाट बाट in the sense well dressed, भिखारी तो है नहीं. मम्मी थोड़ी सी डर सी गई. She said to me, stay here and watch. While he was watching the piece. So my मम्मी बोली कि जब तक ये रहे तुम भी यहाँ रहना, हो सकता है कुछ चोरी कर ले, लेके भाग जाए. The man said, thank you, ma'am, you have done a good deed. आदमी बोला, मैम आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, thank you for it. He spoke very slowly and very correctly, as though every word was costing him money. ये हर वर्ड सोच समझ के बोलता था क्योंकि पोएट था और ऐसे बिहेव करता था जैसे हर एक वर्ड में पैसा लगता. He watched the bees and said, for an hour, स्टार्टिंग नियर द. सो नरेटर एक बच्चा है और ये आदमी दोनों उस आंगन में बैठ के घंटों ट्रीज को देखे. The man said, I like watching bees. Sonny, do you like watching bees? He said, क्या तुम्हें बीज देखना पसंद है? बच्चा बोल रहा हमको तो टाइम ही नहीं मिलता है, स्कूल में जाने से इतना सारा होमवर्क के टाइम कैसे मिलेगा? He shook his head and said, that is what I do. I just watch. I can watch ant and animals, scorpions, centipedes, concrete, ये सब insect है, घंटों इसको हम देख सकते हैं. I shook his head. I said, "What do you do, Mister?" He got up and said, "I'm a poet." Narrator उससे पूछा कि आप क्या करते हैं? बोला poet. So he said, "Good poet." Good. He was actually trying to ask, अच्छा होगा तो पैसा वाला होगा. He says, "I'm the greatest poet in the world." What's your name, Mister? He says, B. Wordsworth. B for what? Bill? He said, no, black. White Wordsworth was my brother. We share one heart. He's saying कि जो विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ जो इंग्लैंड में रहते थे वो और हम भाई हैं. May not be brother in blood, but brotherhood वाला भाई. I can watch small flower like morning glory and cry. He's saying कि मैं flower को सब कुछ दे दे के रोक सकता हूँ. I said, why do you cry? Why, boy? You will know when you grow up. You are a poet too. इसलिए कि तुम बड़ा हो के तब तुमको पता चलेगा मेटेरियलिस्टिक पेन और पोएट का पेन, तब तुम भी रोगे. When you are a poet, you can cry for it. Later is saying कि जब एक पोएट होता है ना, तो उसके अंदर एक कॉस्मिक सेंस होता है, नेचर से कनेक्शन होता है, तो वो रो सकता है. Why, boy? You will know when you grow up. You are a poet too. And when you're a poet, you can cry for everything. I could not laugh. Later को बात सुन के हंसी आ गया कि wait. He said, you like my mother? He said, do you like your mother? तो वो आदमी पूछ रहा है कि क्या तुम बच्चे अब तुम अपनी मम्मी से प्यार करते हो? He said, हाँ प्यार करते लेकिन जब मारती नहीं है तब. So he pulled out a printed sheet of paper from his pocket and he said, on this paper is the greatest poet about mothers. I'm going to sell it at a bargain price for 4 cents. He's saying कि अगर तुम चाहो तो मैं दुनिया में सबसे अच्छा माँ पे पोएम है मैं तुम्हें डिस्काउंट में दे सकता हूँ. बार्गेन प्राइस में 4 सेंट में. Cent is a currency of that place. I went home and said, Ma, you want to buy poetry for 4 cents? Ma said, tell that blasted man to haul his table. जा उसको भगा दो यहाँ से. I, I said to B words. So Ma says he does not have 4 cents. ये instead of saying कि माँ बोल रही भाग जाओ, ये प्यार से थोड़ा सॉफ्टली आके बोल रहा है मम्मी बोल रही मम्मी के पास पैसा नहीं. B words says poet's tragedy. ये तो आम बात है. पोएट का ट्रेजेडी यही है कि मेटेरियलिस्टिक दुनिया में पोएट्री के लिए किसी के पास फोकस, टाइम, एनर्जी, मनी कुछ भी नहीं. It seems that he has been rejected, dejected, denied so many times that he has started accepting it as a normal trend of life. He put the paper back in his pocket. He did not seem to mind. उसको ये सब बात बुरा नहीं लग रहा कि कोई पेपर कोई मेरा पोएट्री खरीदा नहीं खरीदा. I said, it's a funny way to go selling poetry like that. Only philosopers do that sort of thing. A lot of people does buy. इसे ये अजीबो गरीब बात है. इस फिलिप्सियन मतलब वहाँ म्यूगल स्ट्रीट में कुछ लोग वो गाना वाना गा के पैसा कलेक्ट करते हैं. इंडिया में भजन तो वो ट्राइबल जैसे लोग इसे वो लोग पैसा कुछ कलेक्ट करते हैं. When only Philippine people do that sort of thing. A lot of people does buy it. तुम जब गाना लिखते हो तो कोई खरीदता है, पोएट्री खरीदता है. तो पोएट बोल रहा नो, no one has bought the single copy of poetry yet. But why do you keep going around and around when you cannot sell it? He's saying कि तुम्हारा पोएट्री बिक नहीं रहा है तो तुम घर पे एक घर से दूसरे घर जा क्यों रहे? So poet is saying ऐसे में हम घर से घर जाते हैं, लोगों से मिलते हैं, पोएट से मिलते हैं. और पोएट लोग को लोगों से मिलना पसंद है, एक छोटा बच्चे से मिलना पसंद है. जैसे तुम्हारे अंदर भी एक मतलब पोएट है और ये इतना सारा बीज बटरफ्लाई ये सब देखने में उनको अच्छा लगता है. The boy said, "You think I'm a poet? You are as good as mine." The narrator is saying कि तुम भी अच्छे पोएट हो, तुम मेरे तरह अच्छे. Maybe he believes that the boy is also a poet because he has the sensibility of a poet. He is still a child. Because grown-up people, most grown-up people lose the sensibility of a child. When William Wordsworth left, B. Wordsworth, का भाई William Wordsworth left, I prayed we meet again. Narrator is saying कि हम सोच रहे थे कि एक बार फिर से मिलता तो अच्छा होता. After a week, when narrator was coming from the new school, at the corner of Newgate Street, he met that man. He says, I've been waiting here for a long time. It seems that both the narrator and the poet both wanted to meet one another because they could develop a certain kind of emotional connectivity because both like poetry. So I've made another video on this, next part of this video. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel. And if you have any comment, please write in the comment box, share with your friends, those who need this for the exam. Thank you for watching the video.